All right, and welcome to this latest episode of For the Border. I am a Naughty Moose, and of course, I make these videos specifically for my border. If you're not him and you're new here, I I really have no idea how the fuck you got here, but welcome. Feel free to hit like and subscribe any even number of times. And if you suck at math, you might wind up one of the brothers. So, last we left off, I'd come hustling my way back to Whiterun so that we could do some of the off-camera things that aren't all that exciting, namely crafting. Prisoner, as the regular viewers know, has a focus on alchemy and enchanting and smithing. Well, we went ahead and we did some of those things, and it's time to talk about them. And here comes the big reveal of us wearing a hideous mishmash of garbage that definitely does not belong in something one would call a set. We have a steel soldier's helm and dwarven armor. I did make the Imperial gauntlets and then the steel cuff boots. Some of you may recognize the rest of everything from the inventory. We did not replace the primary weapon. However, we did replace the bow and arrow. So the butthole piercer has found its way to the open market, and we now have a new bow known as the Rectal Rearranger, which I may as well favorite. The butthole piercer, I guess, didn't make its way to the open market. I can sell that now. But we have the Rectal Rearranger. Isn't that exciting? Boy, it's worth a lot more. It's worth more than my main axe. Let's see. Now, something that in the course of my off-camera adventure I realized was I had forgotten we had a mod that allowed you to have multiple rings. So I can have up to 10 rings, and basically all of the ones we have increase our heavy blows, as well as I just named it the Fur Cloak of Prisoner. And yeah, so our two-handed attacks, assuming that the percentages are just additive and not cumulative, we have about a plus 179% total to our two-handed
You're
damage.
someone who got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. The finest weapons and armor.
I'm sure they are. So let's go ahead and sell the butthole piercer for almost $100. Isn't that nice? We don't have a lot of money left. We did at one point. I did what I could.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you...
Now, we wound up, most of this stuff is variations of healing potions. The big highlights is we have this poison of paralysis. Got 11 of these and 4 of these that also deal damage when you drop them. And then here's, a few poisons of slow that slow people down for a few, hurts their health. I figure poisons of slow and paralysis are kind of where we're going to be focusing ourselves, because if anybody's susceptible to them, if I'm swinging the two-handed weapon and power attacking, I should be stunning them anyway. So if they're slowed, I should be able to stun lock them. And then if they're too scary, I can just paralyze them for a while. So if they have susceptibility to poisons, they're basically screwed. And then we have a variety of things that restore our health. And then I have a couple of potions of invisibility that make me heal faster for a little while. Don't know if they're going to become useful, but I figure, you know, as a trained commando, that's definitely something that, ooh, skooma, how'd those get in there? Anyway, I was able to re-up a little bit on vegetable soup. We all know about how useful that is from a stamina perspective. Our apparel, boots of fancy footwork. Yeah. Dwarven armor of heaviness, which increases our heavy armor skill while we're wearing heavy armor. That feels like cheating, but whatever. I did want to show off that we are going to be buying a new alchemy skill, this bottomless cup. Poisons applied to weapons last for 1 additional hit per 10 levels of alchemy. So right now, my math says that the first 4 times I hit somebody with such an enchanted weapon, I'll be dropping that slow or paralysis each time. Kind of excited about it. Yeah, I think that covers most of the madness we actually have to worry about. So today's mission is to get our butts back up to High Hrothgar. Because you know, I've got that whole Thunderchild mod, and mission number 1 is to get our hands on as many you know, as many dragon shouts as we can, as many words as we can, and then we can start learning new shouts from those. I'm not sure how much of that we're going to wind up doing off screen, right? Because, like, just in the last episode, I was talking about how I don't think I'm going to be helping them, the homeboys from Hammerfell.
About you and your honeyed words.
I didn't think I'd be helping the homeboys from Hammerfell, but the more I think about it, like, if Prisoner realizes what's at stake there, he's gonna know that Hammerfell didn't agree to the peace treaty with the elves, and that anybody who traded them was a traitor to Hammerfell, was a traitor directly to the Thalmor. And he's probably going to hate them. Maybe on a gut level at first and then later. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll wind up tracking her down. Who are these people? Those are nice cloaks.
Now is this a surprise?
Oh. Definitely pulled the wrong one.
Mercy!
Ooh, a human heart. Yes. Okay, so that's more than the 10 to 1. A magic sword. Fantastic. So, yeah. This was pretty fortuitous encounter for us. No. Looks like he's gonna die tired.
Death is highly overrated.
Poor fella. He shouldn't have ran. He didn't have to die tired. You know, just to double check. And I added all these up, the Fortify two-handed. I don't know how that all works. But I do know that it adds up to 179%. Now, if I get percentages of percentages, that's more profound. Because they're all, you know, 17 to 19% at a time. Ooh, Doberman. There's no way there isn't some twisted necromancer up there, right? Alright, so Preparation H. Christ and the Rectal Rearranger are part of the favorites. So grab the Rectal Rearranger. And that's why it's so hard not to play the stealth archer, because I didn't even stealth. But I killed two opponents that I didn't even have to engage with. I didn't have to take damage. I didn't have to, you know. I suppose I don't have to explain to most of y'all why the Stealth Archer is such an attractive build. And as much as I talk trash on alchemy and Skyrim, it remains incredibly useful if you're diligent about, you know, acquiring the necessary resources. Which, of course, we have been.
That's close enough.
Who said that?
Never should have come here.
I don't know that I want to activate the ritual stone. fact, I'm pretty certain I don't. Not that I know what it does, but the Warrior Stone increases all my combat skills faster. Oh yeah, while I was fiddling around, for the second time I saw enemies chasing down one of the fairies in game, and it was two giants chasing down one of the red fairies. Ooh. Which was really fun to see them swinging at such a tiny opponent and chase it so far from their spawning point. So that mod has added more than just the little fairies to the game. It's also added a number of interesting interactions between the denizens. Because, like, I guess it's because the giants are so damn territorial, you know? Alright, so are we finally to the point where I don't have to chase these guys? Nope. It's still a... Ooh, Texas hard shot. Fantastic. Alright, so... So we're not quite there yet. I think we're gonna wind up getting there with gear before we get there with skill. So many flowers on these roads. Alright. I just killed a venison. One of the ones with small antlers, not large. It was right about this point. Ah, there we are. Dwarven arrows are only worth 4 gold each, huh? Okay. See, now I know what I would have done as a stealth archer. Who are you shooting at? Is it a fish? Probably. Probably like a slaughter fish or something. But yeah, I figure we'll make our way up back to High Hrothgar because for other reasons other than the shouts, I found out there's the guy at the bottom who doesn't warn you about the frost troll he's probably actually concerned about, that offers you his pack full of crap for heading up to High Hrothgar on his behalf. Yeah, that crap is still in my inventory. And it's not like, you know, we have a severely limited weight limit with which to deal with that, but
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see?
Oh, is
You're
it?
gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
That's funny. Let's see if our persuade is high enough. How about you let me through and I don't kill you?
You know, now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
Yeah. Anyway, if there's anything we've established about Prisoner, that he's very reasonable. He's very, accommodating. And he's also very allergic to the existence of bandits. More paralysis ingredients. I didn't plan on this, of course. But it's definitely how this is going down.
Damn you! You puny weak!
So yeah, it seems to me that they may have bitten off just a little more than they wanted to chew. And I'm very, very happy with the results of my enchanting efforts. Another magical weapon. Nice. There comes my stamina back.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Yeah, you tried to kill innocent people. Ooh, I yield, I yield. That's nice. I really don't want to get tangled up in everything that's on the other side of this river. But he successfully shot me. Alright. We're just gonna not go up there. Can definitely use some gold. There we are. And then it was basically worth our while to deal with these criminal scum. Oh, yeah. And there we are. So, I didn't realize this, but apparently this route is not the one that was originally intended for the player to follow on their initial trip to High Hrothgar. If you look at the map, they thought you'd start from here and go through this mess like we did last time up this way, and not come around here, even though you left from Whiterun. So this looks like the most natural path, and it... I mean, it's fine. You can do anything you want. It's an open world Western RPG, right? But, yeah. I guess it wasn't the path the developers intended you to take. Which just seems a little strange to me. Because obviously it's about the most natural. Ooh, I'm hearing a bear. Did anybody else hear the bear? Are you close to the water? Fox over there jumping in the water. Alright. So yeah. Anyway. I think that the nonsense that we're going to deal with High Hrothgar, where I search out the various words of the Thum. Ah! Wherein I search out the various words of the Thum, are gonna be some of the last stuff that I do that's the straight dope vanilla content. Because that's going to open up for us a bunch of Thunderchild content, and then I'll be moving into some of the DLC I've never done. We're probably not going to fiddle with Dawnguard. We're definitely not going to be messing around with, like, the traditional crap of, like, the... what's that death cult? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Who is the death cult? The Murder Guild. The Black Hand. Yeah, probably not going to be dealing with them at all. Just wondering if there's not a word where these are. I can't remember quite how that works. Hilgrun's tomb. Hello, Jote. Did I say that right? Jote? One of those words I've only ever seen written. Let's see. Alright.
Ah! Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Val's Varen.
Alright.
My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb, by using our ancestors for his filthy, dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself.
You let your aunt go in there by herself, you coward.
I'm not proud of it. I'm terrified of that place, and Aunt Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. 3 days in there eating the offerings left for our dead before Aunt Agna found me. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
You're damn right I can. Let's take that potion. Oop. That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh, that's bone meal. Lovely. Salt. Salt. I love some of these ingredients. Oh, hell yes. I will take all those eggs. Yeah, so we wound up with a hell of a lot of ingredients that we're not using actively.
We should get after Val's Varen before he does more damage here. We're not killing them. They were already dead. We're helping them back to Sovngarde.
Alright.
I'm not proud of it. I'm terrified of that place, and Aunt Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. Val's Varen will die for what he's done.
Alright. By the way, while we're in here, I'm gonna be robbing your family grave of every sovereign gold I can find. If I decide it's even remotely valuable, it's going in my pockets. This is the price you pay for hiring some random stranger. Oh, right. We're supposed to level up, aren't we? 200's a neat even number, but we need more stamina. So with our alchemy, something I was looking at, stimulants also increase movement speed by 10% for its duration. So I wonder if that's just like anything that is a bonus to, or what? Oh, neat! They put ingredients down to encourage you to find the trap. There goes a lockpick. They're so precious. I don't know, all the opposition has come from that way. Tell that guy to just hang out and not follow me.
We should get after
that a
Val's
thing?
Varen before he does more damage. Val's Varen will die for what he's done.
Oh. Loot. the tomb. Loot the tomb. We're going along and we'll loot the tomb.
Huh?
Elven gauntlets. Ooh. Boy, I sure wrecked that. Oh, boy. I love all our new enchantments. Our rings and our sweet-ass cape are awesome. $500 value? Hell yes.
Hey, those belong to my family. Fine. Take whatever you want. So long as you help.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, come on, man. I tried to warn you as we went in. I'm going to be looting everything I like. I don't know why I always pick up arrows. Is that your aunt?
Aunt Agna. Talos. Why didn't I go in with her?
'Cause you're a coward.
He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Agna once told me there's a secret room deeper in, where they buried disgraced members of the family. Maybe that will get us into the main
Alright, you went into the main chamber through a secret door. Did y'all catch that? I just turned around and whooped its ass so fast it didn't have a chance to react. Yeah, anyway.
Careful.
Victory! Your soul and God!
Oh, he took one of my kills. Not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. It seems to me right? Seems to me I really ought to be able to make him stand aside. You know what I mean? Good lord. Yeah. Yes, I'll take that. I think I've already sold one of those. So a lot of these guys were buried with no more room to move than was required for their heads to stick out. And then there's like this guy. Yeah, there's no need to get up. You're not. That's not what this is. Oh, here comes some spiders.
Time to finish this!
So what's with the glowy sack? That's just weird, right? Alright. So, at any rate, it does kind of feel nice to be, it's almost like having done some of that off-screen crap, really revitalized my interest in playing the game. It's weird how some of the mundane steps of just going through the basics of item creation, etc., can really re-engage you with the gameplay loops that are supposed to pull you in the first place.
What are you doing? I'll rip your head
Bam!
Looks like the area Agna told me about. She said that the bear would show the way.
Oh, did she? Well, lucky for you, I don't care what she said. Bone meal, yeah. And if you didn't catch it, bone meal's good because it's got that like damage and ravage stamina. There's a perk in, God, I think it's heavy armor, might be two-handed. Yeah, I'll take your dwarven war axe. That, well, I might as well show you. So, nope. it is in heavy armor. I think. Yeah, so tired enemies will have a harder time defeating my armor. So if we ever get to the point where that becomes relevant, I could start just making poisons that wreck people's stamina. I already have this cool ability to, like... Alright, so there's a wolf. Or fox, wolf. Oh, the bear is gonna show the way. There's a snake. Oh, neat. Like a... Well, if it's not a dragon, then it's gotta be like a griffin, right? Yeah, I don't know. Ooh. So the bear is going to show the way.
Passage goes through the sarcophagus.
Of course I found it.
I don't like this. But we'd better keep going.
Literally the only switch in the area, my dude. Anyway, you know, and there's a hell of a lot that I could do with the alchemy ingredients I had left, because I basically blew all of my money getting my hands on nice soul gems. I used quite a lot of existing materials to go ahead and manufacture the jewelry that I would enchant, and there was well, there was pretty much all my money went into smithing garbage. You know, iron, steel daggers, and leather and studded armor, and all that.
Okay.
All that
I
trash.
Think this door should lead to the main burial chamber where Val's is holed up. Let's get in there and put an end to this.
Kind of wish I could leave you behind, but I could, if I just decided to sit down and start spanking out garbage potions and selling them, really enrich the character, and, you know, with enough waiting involved, increase smithing, and maybe even wind up doing that on a cycle, because alchemy, once you get past about 50, it becomes pretty easy to make potions that are more profitable than the ingredients that went in. Like, by the time you hit 50, you basically can't screw that math up. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. I went up like 2 levels already, and it's not like those are a big deal, especially considering how profitable my enchanting was for my overall ability to put out an ass whooping. See, Stealth Archer, right now, just whack, encounters over. Nothing to see here. But this guy could have been lying the whole time. I doubt it. I don't think he was. I think he was genuinely distressed. I think that was definitely his aunt dead.
The other way around.
I'll return my ancestors to Sovngarde, and you with them.
Sovngarde is a myth, you swit. And now you can join your ancestors in service to me.
Oh. So I should have just smoked him?
That's your best, huh?
Alright. Oh, wait. This is a boss battle. I should have my best stamina on this thing. Fracture. Layer of thin ice deals 5 damage to health and stamina for 3 seconds. The ice shatters for a bunch of damage when struck by a different frost spell. That's cool. That's gotta be one of the new ones. You're back. It's time to reevaluate. Well, stamina regenerates faster. Two-handed weapons deal more damage, resist some fire, cure all diseases. Yeah. Seems like a good idea. We'll restore some stamina while we're at it. And, just go ahead and top off our health. Okay, so we got the crypt key. Well, the dagger sells nice for what they're worth.
Thank you for your help with Val.
Yeah.
Please, take this, and leave me to see to Andagna and my other family members.
Hey, you gave me a nice little bit of money. Isn't that great? Now, if you'll excuse me, as I promised when we walked in here, I'm going to loot the room. That ought to be a door. Just saying. Don't think there's gonna be a hell of a lot more for me to loot. Boy, that was lucrative. Was I ever wrong? Yeah. We're basically done. We're basically done here. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this moron to undo everything we've done in here. Falmer ear? Oh. Yeah, we'll take that. Juniper berries we know about. Vampire dust. Invisibility. Regenerate health. Cure disease. Yeah. I used a bunch of those. Guess why? But we're definitely going back into ingredients. I'm gonna eat that Falmer ear, because later on we'll come across a lot of those. Damage health, frenzy, resist poison, and fourth. Oh. Well, it's got damage health. And those are eventually gonna get awesome. Woo! Yeah. So we really didn't do anything with damage health potions this last time. Specifically because it's one of those things that you really have to up your game for the damage health to be worthwhile. And you know, we haven't done that yet. Now, I definitely could. I really thought there was gonna be a word, you know, like a word in the dragon language in here. So, I'm sorry I dragged everybody into that. I'm significantly disappointed. I'm significantly disappointed. I really thought we were going to get a dragon shout from that based on the type of symbol on the map, and apparently I don't know shit from Dick. Okay, so Iverstead, I believe, is what we want when we come across here. Iverstead is this way. So we'll probably just make it to Iverstead, which is right there at the foothills. And I believe the beginning of the 7,000 steps where what's his F name gave me the quest to haul his crap up there on his behalf. The guy who didn't want to tell us about the frost giant or frost troll. Ooh. Oh, there's a path. Oh, look at the standing stones. Ooh, snowberries. Ooh. This looks like an old, disused path that, oh. Oh. Apparently they don't want us to keep going up that way. Is that how they hope to discourage us? I don't know. Oh, I get it. You're supposed to come up the path and come down around this way. Whew. All right, Lost Knife Cave, what do you got for me? I realize that all these years later, the water effects in Skyrim are not that amazeballs. Considering I started with, like, Ninja Gaiden. Pretty amazeballs.
So you're saying you brought that cat down.
Oh, yeah. Decap attack, my friends. That's where it's at. That's where the real gangster shit is. Or... Oh, this can't be big, can it? Oh my gosh, it's huge. Good lordy. Alright. I didn't mean to make a long, drawn-out video, but at this point I'm about to say hell with it. We just found an enormous cavern filled with victims that we normally call bandits. These are bandits, right? Yeah. Okay, and there's a long-standing tradition of prisoners seeking lawfulness, which is ironic given his name. I never thought of that before, but it is. Anyway, oh yeah, we're coming back at it next time. We're gonna clear out this cave, we're gonna F up these bandits, we're gonna make our way to High Hrothgar, and we're gonna become a proper goddamn dragonborn. If you're new here, once again, I have no idea how the fuck you got here, but welcome. If you like what's happening, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button any even number of times. But actually do leave a comment. Not because I give a shit about the algorithm, but because I do want to engage with people. You know, if you're one of the brothers or you actually are the border, feel free to call me with any thoughts or ideas that you have. Alright, that's it for today. You know, I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.